Oh hey, how's it going? Sorry about last week. I didn't really make one last week. There were a few problems, none of which come to mind right now. But you know, if I could think of them, I'll probably post them somewhere. Yep. So welcome to the very first segment of Rantings of an Angry Asian Waiter. I'm gonna see if I can edit it here. So it should go Rantings of an Angry Asian Waiter, or something along this line. You should be able to see it right now. Okay. So what am I gonna rant about today? Okay, I have three main pet peeves I'm gonna talk about today, and for the next few weeks I'll be talking about three every single week. Okay. So the first one. The very first one, I work at a buffet restaurant, I'm a server, I pick up your plates, I fill up your drinks, I do a lot of things for you, okay? The very first thing that I absolutely hate is obese people at buffets. Why are you going to a buffet when you are 800 pounds? When you're equivalent of a rhinoceros, you could ride a rhinoceros like a horse. Seriously. You're not even helping yourself at all. You're going to a buffet restaurant and you're eating and shoveling food down your gullet like an obese person. At a buffet! That annoys me. Go run on a treadmill or something. Please help yourself. Don't go to a buffet restaurant. You're not helping yourself. Sidetrack. That also reminds me. Side pet peeve is obese people that drink Diet Coke. Why? Okay, number two. The second biggest pet peeve I have in my life at the restaurant where I work is snapping people. People who sit there at the table and expect, oh, because you're my waiter or waitress, I have the God-given right to snap at you, to make you come over here and serve me because I am the king or queen of the restaurant and I have complete power over everything that you do. Don't snap at me, okay? When I'm standing there and I see someone sitting here snapping at me, trying to get my attention, do you want to know what that makes me feel like I want to do? I want to take a knife or a collection of knives and toss them your way. I assume that you want knives. From now on, if you snap at me, I will toss a knife at you. That is basically how I feel. Don't snap at me. And those of you who go to these kinds of restaurants, don't snap at your server. That's completely rude. And you just shouldn't do that anyway. Have some common decency, please. Please. My third and biggest pet peeve that I'm going to be talking about today are BTs. I'm not going to explain to you what a BT is or what a BT means. I'm only going to tell you that they are the most hated people that I know of. At my restaurant, whenever one of these BTs walk in, everybody scurries. We do not want to serve these kinds of people. I know it's very mean of us to not want to serve these kinds of people, but you know what? Let me just tell you a little bit of them. What a BT does when they come to a restaurant is very simple. They demand things. They demand napkins. I demand a fork. I demand more food. But you know what they do? When they go up to the buffet and they get a bunch of food and bring it back to their table, they just have mountains of food. Mountains of them. They don't care who sees it. They're loud, they're obnoxious, and they eat this much of their food. Do you know what we have to do with it? Because it's already taken from the buffet, and they give us the dirty plate, we have to throw out the food. So you're wasting food. Do you hear that, BTs? With your silly accents, and your silly talk, and silly way of moving around? You're obnoxious. You waste food. You waste food. Don't waste food. Don't demand certain things. And above all else, when I wait on your hand and foot, thank you. Thank you so much for tipping me 3 cents. Those 3 pennies will go a long way. 3 pennies. Think about it. So, that's my video for this segment. It's the Rantings of an Angry Asian Waiter. And next week you'll hear 3 new pet peeves. 3 new pet peeves. This is the sole reason why you should be watching. 3 new pet peeves. Okay? So, without further ado, I present this week's challenge. So this week's challenge is very, very simple. Go rummage through your house and find me the geekiest picture of you ever. Okay, this has to be a picture that was already taken before this challenge. So you can't dress up really geeky and take a picture and use that. See, my geekiest photo is my grade 8 graduation photo. Here it is. That is me as the ultimate geek. I am the stereotypical Asian. You know what is so geeky about this? The fact that even so many years later, I can still look like this. That's geeky. So that's it, folks. That's this week's Rantings of an Angry Asian Waiter, as well as this week's challenge. Feel free to post a comment or a video response. Those will be accepted too, okay? So whenever you folks are ready, please enjoy your meal. Take it easy. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.